What's good, good people? Hope everybody is doing amazing. I am doing well on this good old Saturday, which just so happens to be Valentine's Day. Welcome to the channel. I'm Royal Vibes, your intuitive guide. This reading is for the water sign. I just gotta download Don't Chase, Attract for somebody. That's why there was a pause there. It was Don't Chase, Attract. Alright? What do I want to say? Yeah, Capricorn. I'm sorry. Cancer. Pisces. Scorpio. Out loud. But welcome to the channel, y'all. That was crazy. Maybe a Capricorn somewhere in there. One of y'all's spouses or potentials. If you like what you hear, again, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Next up is the Leos, Sagittarius, and Aries fire sign, for which I am. But I feel like I resonate with all the elements: water, fire, earth, and air. Yeah, and maybe you do too. If you do, don't miss out on any of them. That's all I'm saying. All right. Oh snap! So we're gonna take a deeper dive because we're in the water, right? We're in the water right now. We're gonna take a deeper dive into what's next in love. All right. Let's do it, y'all. I go to church in the morning and I'm singing. Oh, snap. Got too hard there. Lust, not love. And that's actually inside of the I think the description and in the tags. And it's crazy enough it came out for like maybe the last two readings I did. Fear of cheating. Dang. I was hoping to get all like amazing love stories. That's only for the movies to get scenes. No, in actuality, it can happen to you too. It can happen for us. You know, it can happen for us. The right thing, the right person, the right place. Oh Lord, oh my God, this is deep. Body shame, procrastinate. That came up before. I think in the last two love readings. Hard to get, being needy, getting crumbs. Oh, this is like kind of like all over the place in a sense to me. This might be speaking about several different people. Of course, there are several different people that sit amongst the Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio signs. So, I mean, like 4 more. Fear of cheating, 4 more. Addiction, settling. Just flip over. Let's see if it flips out. Okay. Definitely not taking the one that fell on the floor. Too busy, addicted, staying stuck. too soon, not compatible, vulnerable at the bottom. Body shame, getting crumbs, too hard, procrastinate, hard to get, addictions. This is deep. Oh Lord. All things are working for my good. He's intentional, never failing. All things are working for my good. He's intentional, never failing. Let me turn this off. See, that's the instrumentals playing in the background. YouTube, from YouTube. Be nice. Be nice. All right. Anywho, whew, Lord. So this is several different people here. Fear of cheating, getting crumbed, someone viewing your expectations as being needy, too busy, too hard, lust, not love. This person isn't you aren't attracted to this person, or this person isn't attracted to you. Somebody, there is someone here. Hard to get. This addiction comes into like whoever this person is, they have like a history of it being a love, not lust. They'll love bomb the hell out of you to get what they want. They don't even have to like you to get what they want, to do what it is to get what they want. Oh Lord. Then there is someone that's playing hard to get, too busy. It's just too hard. Again, this is another person. That's almost like the ones that we were talking about in the persons that we were talking about in the other readings. The earth sign and air sign reading. This person that's playing hard to get, too busy for a relationship. Look, but really not. Hmm. Vulnerable. Excuses. Being needy. Your honesty. Your being open. Your being, your expectations. Wait, needy. Being needy. Vulnerable. So whoever this is, deems you as being somebody, or maybe that you are deeming this person as being very clingy. Their expectations of you is, your expectations of them. is keeping somebody stuck. Just because you're vulnerable with them and open with them don't mean they'll do the same, especially if they are not in it to win it. Especially if it's just something that they do. You are a filler in the space, somebody is a filler in the space, not you per se. Somebody's a filler in the space. And like I said, they don't even have to like the person. They just tolerate the person to get what it is that they want, and they'll do it whatever. They do whatever to get whatever. Dang. They know you are very emotional, being vulnerable and deemed as needy, right? Dang, he always wants something. If only they knew, I really don't. Or maybe this is you. Maybe we explain. Well, maybe it could be a cross watcher that's here, but maybe this is what's. Maybe you felt like this about a certain person, and you never really accepted what it was that they actually have shown you in a relationship. Dang, why is all my relationship readings like this? But the last one was pretty nice. It was pretty cool overall. They addicted to this type of behavior. And see, they all they know is, especially if you are in the vulnerable this position here, right here, you're gonna do whatever it is to please them. Oh, meaning they're gonna do whatever it is to get whatever they want from you, but you're gonna always try and work hard to get their approval, in a sense, which keeps you stuck because it's never they don't want that anyway. So you're gonna exhaust yourself trying to do this, trying to please this person, because it's not gonna be enough because they're not there for what you know what you're hoping for, or maybe even expecting. Dang. And then we have this person here that's like, I'm playing hard to get, too busy, ain't got nothing to do. Look, too busy, ain't got nothing to do. Too busy doing nothing. My people say they tired of break from it. You know, they do have lightweight fear of you know is the terms and conditions cause the you know cause that way of thinking, that way of being. She's playing hard to get. I can't remember how the song goes. That's the only part I remember. That's the only part I remember was about high five. I do remember that. hmm It's where say excuses, full of excuses, and even this person. So excuses could fit with both stories. There's two stories here. If not, they could go congruent with each other, but coincide with each other. So I mean, again, I would say just pick where you fit in and discard the rest, please and thank you, for your benefit. You know. And then you'll see. And crazy enough, I'll keep all of it. I usually keep all some. Sometimes I'll discard, but then there's sometimes the parts that I don't see as of yet are not far fetched, and eventually that part will even arise in what was said. Right, I just didn't see it coming. You know, sort of situation. Oh, please, look like my camera's trying to fall. Don't fall, movie. Don't do that. But yeah, excuses, spirit said. So let's read the cards. I had to figure it out, like, because it was like, whew, it was deep. I don't know what was happening here. All right, so this card says too hard. And there's a lady with a belly, a baby belly, there. So someone, I don't know. Maybe you were recently pregnant, recently got out of a relationship that you got a baby from. A baby was had as a result of that relationship. You know. All right, so too hard. You believe that it has to be hard, but it doesn't. Let love flow naturally in your life. And it's funny because we are speaking about the water signs, letting it flow. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Everything's gonna work out right. I think that's what she said. Right. I think. Don't shoot me because I don't remember the words. It's been a minute since I heard the song. I was a Tony B fan, but that first album, that was the one. That was the one. Yep, the very first album. hmm When Babyface introduced it to the world. Was that Babyface? Yeah. All right. So then we have procrastinate. Procrastinate. Don't make someone wait around too long. They may give up on you. I don't think that that part has anything to do with. Oh, and it could. It could. It could have something to do with whoever this is. Since we ain't get too far into the story yet. This is just a portion of what it is, a small portion. So it could be somebody that may pop up here that you may be running from. This person here. It could be right. And excuses. I think it falls in between both. This person have their reasons, aka excuses. Mhm. Just because it's valid, don't mean it's not an excuse. Um, yeah, and their reasons for doing what it is that they do. But whatever it is, they like doing it. They enjoy it very much so. All right, so this one says too busy, and it says you use being busy as an excuse not to date. As an excuse. Look at that. See, you must make time for a partner. Mhm. Just saying, don't shoot the messenger. And we get to understand why it is that you are, you know, feeling the way that you feel about dating. And especially if there was a baby, or what I want to say, things that connect y'all for life now. Ties, soul ties, and all kinds of things that are um at bay when it comes down to you know giving yourself to somebody romantically, right? So fear of cheating is here. Pardon moi. It says not everyone cheats. Uh-oh. Let me show it to you first. And it says not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. Spirit is saying you don't have to be, you can guard your heart, but still open it to the point of, you never know. You can't chalk it up and think that everybody is like this person who caused you, you know, that trauma or that pain, that hurt. Not everyone's going to be like that. and you won't know until you like kind of like take the risk in a sense, you know. So and getting crumbs. This might be this person too. Getting crumbed, being crumbed by this person who isn't. Oh, I see. And that could also be why, you are um you are pulling away from the idea of actually getting putting yourself out there to getting into a relationship, right? Hard to get. This is you for sure. This is this person right here for sure. All right, playing hard to get. You are missing opportunities by playing hard to get. Give someone a chance. A chance. Surely you have been in relationships where it was lust, and you found out that people that you trusted, and you hoped were different, actually ended up being the same type of individual that you encountered in the past. However, you know again, that has a lot to do with us and what it is that we allow, and again, having to learn from the lesson, so that it cannot continue to repeat itself. Like, we can't keep lying to ourselves, saying, okay, we get out of one relationship and we say that, okay, we're not gonna let nobody do this to us again, and we're not gonna let nobody do this today. But again, then we have to understand too, like what attracted you to this person, or what attracted this person to you to begin with. And then it goes with saying that you have to do the work in eliminating those things, those toxic things that's attracting you to things that aren't becoming, or aren't um you know written for you, right? But you have to understand that you have to get those things out, and understand that those, what you have been settling for, or what we've been settling for, isn't ideal for our story. And sometimes it takes a couple bumps and bruises and heartbreaks and aches and reality checks, right? Because this is actually, that's what they're meant to be, reality checks. Them shits hurt, but it's real, and it's meant to be real, so you understand that this isn't where and what you need, or what we need, right? Mm, excuses. Wow. And then I say, yeah, it could be reasons, but it's still excuses. And look, watch what they say here. Excuses. You have so many reasons that it never works out. Find reasons that it can work out. And they got people out here that's willing to accept anything just to say they have somebody. And those are the ones that are actually absolutely broken. And they have a lot of work to do, because if they understood their worth, they would never ever settle. And broken attract broken, sadly enough. And it can go either way. Healed can attract broken too. You know what I mean? It can go that way too. That nurturing energy, that nurturing, healing energy can attract also the broken. It can happen. I'm familiar with it, very familiar with it. But I'm just saying, like, broken does attract broken. If they see, you know, they can work on that piece of whatever it is that you have in you that's broken. They could actually benefit from that broken inside of you. They will. That vulnerable, they will, you know. So I can see why, sometimes folks, intentions is basically to guard their heart because they don't know what folks' agendas are these days. But that's why it's good to vet people and, take baby steps. There's always tomorrow. How you would hope, should I say, because nowadays life is short, but still, you know what I mean? That doesn't mean to go meet a guy today and tonight, tomorrow, you know, or vice versa, guys, because y'all need to start guarding yourselves too. You know what I mean? You really, really do. And then when you be wondering why, well, dang, you messing with 5 different women and you wonder why Sally acting like Jill, I don't know. Sally acting like Jill, you know, they sound alike and everything. They start sound alike and everything because it's a whole bunch of souls and it's all just swapping stuff. You know what I mean? And that's for the cross watcher. Hopefully, that they're tuned in because this will benefit them as well. You know, and not that they probably even care, but chances are they, spirit will allow them to see this, especially speaking in this lust, not love energy. Lord, that's the work of the enemy right there. Lust. Somebody texting me. Who might this be? Could this be my groceries? I have groceries coming, and I'll be singing tomorrow in church with the clique, with the crew, with the choir. Of course, I'm excited. I'm always excited to sing. I'll get on that stage. Um, let's see the pulpit. All right, let's read these things right here. So vulnerable. It says you cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. And see, whoever this is, you are being you, and nothing's wrong with that. However, when people are taking advantage of you, how often, I mean, how many times are you going to allow that to happen before you say enough is enough? No more. You need to guard your heart a little bit more. This person has guarded their heart to the point of they're so guarded where spirit is actually saying it's okay for you to actually move out there and get and try it again. You know, you on the other hand, yeah, you gotta understand who is who and what's what and why. Yeah, you just have to monitor the energies that are that you are attracting or that are attracted to you and why they are attracted to you. What parts of you they see that they can actually benefit from because that's what's happening. That's been only beneficial to them, and which leaves you broken and hurt yet again and having to do this all over again. That's something within you. I don't know what it is. You have to pinpoint it. I can't tell you what it is. It's something that definitely needs to be worked on. Peeled out, popped out like a pimple. Go to the head. Get the head up out of there. You know, get it from the root. Right? Maybe this person is connected to earth sign. And I actually said that in the beginning. So it comes to be true. All right. So let's see. This one says, being needy. Make friends and spend time by yourself to take the pressure off of your relationship. You know, it's not really pressure, especially if it ain't with somebody who's deserving of your time, space, and energy, your love. It's not being needy to somebody, and your vulnerability isn't looked at as being needy to someone who you're designed to be in a relationship with, who you're supposed to. It's only going to be an inconvenience and um, a problem to someone who is only here for their own selfish agendas. And there's a time where that runs out, when there isn't, either no more to give from you, or you know just literally no more this person can take, he or she can take. you know all right, so staying stuck, you keep repeating old patterns. See, as I said, it's time to try something new. We keep doing the same thing, and that's why we keep getting the same result. We keep attracting the same type of people or type of persons, and that means that something is inside of us that these same type of energies are connected to. They see it right up written over your face. They know you from a mile away. As you should see them and know them, but you're not seeing correctly. You're not seeing the way that one needs to actually discern, you know, the type of energy that you constantly attracting. You're supposed to be able to see that, damn, hold up, this is a familiar spirit. I've seen this before. You're supposed to already know the patterns and be able to recognize the patterns, so you can retreat in the event that this is something that, again, seems to be familiar. Right? Otherwise, we're going to keep repeating the patterns. And when you're tired, sick and tired of being sick and tired, it's only when you'll choose to retreat from this energy, to heal, to pop the pimple. Hmm? Pop the pimples thing. All right, expectations. When you expect too much, no one measures up. Ditch your list. Want what's real. I think this actually associates with this person. I think this is my groceries. They're trying to tell me I didn't read the text message. It was, the item is unavailable. Dang, it's a whole bunch of items that's unavailable. Dang. While I'm in the middle of reading. Well, that really sucks. Well, I guess I'll just be getting money back. I sure hope they have my stuff for my bread, because I want to make me some bread. Anywho, yeah, getting crumbs. You deserve more than crumbs of affection. Wait for the one who adores you. Then I say the right one won't do you this. But you're so used to it, and it's such a familiar feeling that it almost feels, normal. And then when it feels like that, that's when you know something is broken within, and there's some work that needs to be done, right? Because if you'll take lust for love, yeah, that kind of says a lot about you. And then people can actually do whatever they want, walk all over you. That's like a permission slip, That's saying that yeah, you'll accept and take anything. There goes the um, getting crumbs card there, stuck in the cycle. And this person here, the ones who are, you know, yeah, they, like I said, they don't even have to like you. That's the kind of energy you're attracting. These folks attracting. They don't even have to like you to deal with you, and that's messed up. You are worth more than somebody's filler in the space, being somebody's filler in the space. Something to pass time. Nah. What you mean? If that's what you'll accept, that's what. Oh my God, they're gonna keep telling me stuff is not there. An item was substituted. An item is unavailable. Girl, what item is substituted? Oh my God, y'all. I can't be having substitutions. Too many substitutions. What are they talking about? What are they saying to me now? Let me tell these people if I want a substitution, because if it's an off brand, they can go on and keep it. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, why did I do that? I just exited out of my stuff. Purchase history, my items. Never miss an update, whatever. 4 3. Shut up. Reorder updates. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. 2 seconds. Let me see what they're talking about. Okay, the sausage I wanted wasn't available. Don't mind that. I don't eat that. My baby dog food wasn't available. What? Well, that's it. Somebody don't want to pick up the dog food. That's what it is. Dirty hussies. I mean, none of this stuff is available. Oh, my bad. The water is there. There's only one. They only wanted to pick up one case of my water. Stop. They pay too much. These people make me sick here when they make groceries for you. The bread container wasn't available. Oh, just aggravating. All right, at least my bread, the stuff to make my bread is all there. I'll be happy. I guess about that. Okay, cool. My burritos are there too. I'm happy about that too. All right, so because I like to take, I don't really have to cook too much. You know what I mean? I like to just throw something inside of a burrito and go and chum. All right, so back to the reading. Thanks for bearing with me. But yeah, lust, not love type relationships think we deserve better. Every day around this time, this is when we hear the most. I hear the most fire trucks and emergency sirens and stuff like that. But it's Mardi Gras here now. Um, yeah. Mardi Gras is Tuesday, Ash Wednesday, Monday is Lundi Gras. So yeah, it's a party in New Orleans right now. If you're not here, you're nowhere. All right, so anywho, lust not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in just by good sex. See, addicted. Who's addicted? You're addicted. They're addicted. Everybody's addicted, and that's why we all stuck and looking crazy. And I rebuke that because I'm not. Your words is dangerous. I rebuke that, and I said, nope, I'm not gonna claim that. Not for me, and hopefully not for you either. Water signs. You are very emotional people, and love is who you are. So you sitting in the energy of lust isn't you. Accepting the energy of lust isn't you. So you should not allow anyone to um what I want to say, project that energy onto you by your brokenness, because they are seeing it, and it can be on display. A lot of people, I can see a lot of people brokenness through their, through their perversion, through their what I want to say, putting themselves on display, like their thirst for a relationship, their thirst for the opposite sex, like they'll step on whoever, whenever, however, for a second look by someone who is only going to do what the others have done by, being attracted to what it is that you have always put on display for folks to be attracted to. You know what I mean? If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results. If you want something different, you got to do something different. And lust and perversion is not the way to get it. And then after 10 relationships down or 10 situationships down, you broke, you showing obvious signs of brokenness and in denial. A lot of these folks are in denial. That's why the cycle continues, because you are in a denial phase. You know what I mean? We have to do better. We have to do better if we want better. Imagine if you have children. You see your children are seeing you go through this. Your children are seeing you behave in this manner, and then you can't be mad if they actually um start living in that same type of energy. That's a cycle there. That's a continuous generational cycle that should have been broken at you, by you. Those kind of things are very influential on our children. Our behavior is, they see how we interact and the way we live and the way we do things, down to what we buy. I told y'all I don't buy nothing, certain things, if my mama didn't buy it. If my mama didn't buy it, if I ain't see her buy it, I don't know it. I don't know what you're talking about. Ain't don't spend a penny, not two copper pennies. Nope. But there are things that I have grown to understand that I might like a little differently too. You know what I mean? So yeah, this person, whoever these people, you got people that you out here putting, you know, people pervert this, that sexual perversion shit. That shit is ridiculous to me. Like, everybody's leading with the physical, and then when you can see that a person lead with their physical, they ain't got nothing else to offer. That's what you can lead with. You know what I mean? If you can lead with that, that's all you have to offer, and you can't get mad if a person see you for only just that. And that's what they're coming for. You put it on front. Oh, this is this at the platter? Could I have some? Yeah, that's just, it's very available, and that would make someone, you know, offer you only um fill it in a space type of energy, and you can't get mad. One cannot get mad if that's how you projected yourself, if that's how you put yourself on display, and that's how one received you in that manner. You can't get mad. Yo, I was walking behind a young lady yesterday from work, and she had on black tights. I don't know what the hell is going on with these black tights, but are y'all not looking at yourselves? And they had the nerve to not have anything on under it. Oh, they're black. And so you didn't understand that when the light hit, that you were gonna see everything. Your morning glory to the sunshine suit. This is crazy to me. Was when have tights become pants? I was always taught that a woman, if you always wear tight stuff, your balances it goes off. It's yeast infections and all kinds of stuff that happens. I don't want to have to deal with all that. I wear skirts. Everybody who know me, I wear dresses and skirts. I don't want nothing down now. No tight pants. Should I say? You know what I mean? That's crazy to me. When have tights become pants? I think these beauty store places. Now hold up. Let me talk. Let me talk right now. Hold up. I'm sorry, water signs. We're gonna talk. Hold up. Stay. They need to shut them down. Get all the damn clothes and burn them. Cause I'm sick of women walking around here looking like wrestlers. I'ma say it. I'ma say it. Damn it. I'm women walking around here looking like wrestlers. And smelling like them too. I'm tired. I'm tired. And somebody needs to say something. And they do it because they think men like it and they talking about y'all. They really talking about y'all, especially the people like me. They talking about y'all. They ain't my type of height. But they'll play with you and never bring you home to mama. But that's the kind of stuff we put on blast. That's how we put ourselves on blast. Oh, she have nothing more to offer. I ain't gotta see past nothing else but what she showing me. I ain't gotta see past nothing else but what she's showing me. That's crazy to me, yo. That's crazy. So and then we mad when they, yeah, fulfill it. They respond accordingly or take advantage as one would typically do. Yo, it's crazy to me. Every day, all day, that's what I see. No respect for themselves. Jiggling, or wanna jiggle. Yo, when I was a young girl, the women used to say it was about holding yourself together. The tighter you were, the better your body was. Women held themselves with respect back in the day. They wore undergarments that protected themselves. It was it was a disgrace to be called looked at as a loose woman. The fact that people are wanting to walk that way, or wanting to be considered a loose woman is mind blowing to me. We are living in a different time, Lord. Oh my God. I'm talking about respect is out the freaking window. And then we love to call people out on the respect that they don't give. Hey, don't look like you much respecting yourself to get that respect, sis. Or bro. Yeah, it's some gotta change. I'm gonna talk about it. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. It's a real thing. Anywho, back to the reading, and that could have been for somebody like putting yourself on blast, desperate. We was talking about that. We ain't gotta do this desperate shit. You know what I mean? We are supposed to be more aware of who we are, or at least where we should be. I don't know. I just can't. I can't fathom. I can't fathom it because I've never been there. I've never been there. So I can't even equate to the mindset. You know what I mean? And not that I'm looking down on anyone. I want you to come out of this energy of being signing up, should I say, being a willing participant in your using and abusing. Yo, we gotta do better. We have to do better. They're talking about delivering one of the items by 2 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, but we gotta do better, yo. Give me a second, please. We will be doing all of this while I'm in the middle of my reading. Just mind blowing. I'm gonna look for what's that something available? Okay, the dog food and only the water was unavailable. Everything else was good. Is that what they're saying? Well, they asked me about a shipping item. I'm so confused about it. This is crazy. Hmm? What is yours? On schedule. One-time purchase. Delivery. What kind of stuff is this? Oh, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna give up on this because I don't know what's happening. It's making my chin itch. It's making my chin itch, y'all. All right, I'm gonna look one more time. You see, I got 7 items, 9 items. We're working on your order. Oh Lord. Hello. Okay. All right. 4339. Girl, not the people outside. Y'all, please bear with me. I did not expect all this to happen while I was in the middle of y'all just reading with y'all. See, and I can hear how she talking. I could definitely hear how she talking. That girl, let me I'm gonna definitely call Walmart. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Two seconds. Excuse me. What happened? No, what dog? I'm sorry. I don't. My dog is all the way inside. So 4339, man. 4339. She asking about my dog. The hell? You ain't even bring the dog food. Oh, Travis. Baby, customer service is horrible. Horrible. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is crazy. Let's get back to it. These folks is aggravating. I'm telling you, customer service is horrible these days. I'm talking about horrible. It's an illusion. Anywho, yeah, body shaming. Some people is they deal with a certain something and that's all they know. And maybe again too, you are addicted to the the looks and the what you think is likes and all of this stuff you get from it. You're addicted to the adrenaline or whatever it is that you get from putting yourself on blast or putting yourself on display like that. So that's unfortunate to me, and that means that there are some healing. There's some definite healing that needs to be done, for sure, for sure. Voila. This one says twin flames. So this could be, it fell right there too. Give me that energy for this person here who's over there running from love. Okay. Big goals. That's you. That is definitely you. Expectations, big goals, loss, loss of self and identity. This is what it fits right here. Discovered your true self again. Yeah, come away from this desperate energy right here. Please and thank you. For real. Just in case you were wondering. Some kind of way I'm gonna try and edit that little spot out the video. If not, probably not. Cause I like my videos kind of like, raw and untouched. Cause the most sporadic things happen in those on those things. Like I really didn't expect for all this to happen. It's supposed to come close to 10 o'clock, and ironically it came a little earlier. But nonetheless, got soulmate here, and it says compatibility, companionship, your best life partner. See, and you may even, that may be something that you are expecting, but at the same time, in the back of your mind, you know that what you've gone through, and it's kind of prohibiting your movement as it comes to a relationship at this time, right? All right, this one says settling. Bam. Every other card is where it's supposed to go. Settling next. Lost settling for this person here. Our persons. Man. That's deep. Lord, Lord, Lord. Fear. Darkness. I'm sorry, darkness. Darkness. Oh my God. Hesitation, insecurity. Know that you are protected. So Spirit is saying, even when you are afraid, as far as this relationship, you walked the walk, you've learned enough, you've done enough. You've been broken, and but you have also done the actual, you know, um, healing from everything, and your expectations are high as they should be because you have done the work and you have done the healing, and yeah, just don't allow fear to cause you to miss out on what possibly or who possibly could be your person. um yeah. Okay. Always too busy, always too this and too that. It's too hard and it's too, I get it, we get it, but you could also be causing yourself or also causing um distance between you and your person. You know what I mean? When it's really real, God is not going to send this person into your life when you aren't quite ready. When it's a real thing, when God has really brought this situation together, you with your person, yeah, it's not gonna work like that. Mm. God is more prone to bringing that person when you are ready and they are ready, and it's perfect timing, as I've said in several other readings. All right, journal, and maybe this is a part of the healing process for both parties. I can say that you are in a more healed posture. I can't say that you are absolutely completely healed because you are in fear. And not saying that that is a reason that you are deemed not healed. Fear, like I said, could just be uh, you know, your way of, it's a terms and conditions. It's a way that you're protecting yourself. You know what I mean? Instead of moving forward into something and putting yourself out there, you'll use fear, the idea of fear to submit and not doing so. Not actually putting yourself out there. And life has, created those what I want to say. Life has created those terms and conditions. All right, inner child. So here we go. Inner child, some inner brokenness, in the inner wounds. Right? That's causing the desperate. That's causing the settling. That's causing the addiction. So you can't be by yourself. Whoever this is, that to whereas you can't be by yourself. You don't want to be by yourself. You'll accept anything to not say you are alone. Spirit wants you to write the story out. Spirit wants you to get a notebook or get your composition notebook, a little journal, diary, somewhere you're going to lock it up or something. Right? And start writing out your story from where you can remember, and then go back and read it and see what it sounds like. Hear what it sounds like from a different perspective, not just the writer. Now you the reader. That's like thing that since the beginning. Remember when things were good, when it turned, and I bet you'll make changes. I'll bet you'll see where the changes can be made, and actually put forth an effort to make those changes, because being anyone's fool ain't worth your life. That means you'll even if it comes to losing who you are, and that's a negative. We're not gonna move in that way. Oh Lord, now my daughter wanna call me after all these years. I called her several times. Now she wanna call. But yeah, that's definitely the kind of energy that will lead to destruction. Constantly being used and abused, broken, and definitely leading to destruction. If you don't face it, if you don't see what's going on, if you don't identify what's going on, the problem, pinpoint the problem, yeah, then obviously some of us are willing participants in our own destruction. We don't mind being willing to. Please get a journal and write. Even if you have to go get a couple of them, because your story might be long, and then guess what? You might end up turning that story into a book. Come on, come on. That's the start. That's the start. Let's get it. Road to healing or road to destruction? Choose. And choose wisely. Not by chance we talking about this. I ain't too much worried about you over here. You just, it's all good. You're going to find somebody that's going to make you feel better and going to make you comfortable about what's happening. And they're going to take their time with you. You're going to know that it's real. As they are taking their time. It's going to allow you to let that guard down. Not to the point where you lose yourself. Right? We're not going backwards. We're going forward. Right? I need love. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and at the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call, telling me I need it. Who's as sweet as a dove? For the first time in my life, I see I need love. There I was, giggling about the game that I have played with many hearts, but I'm not saying no name. I don't know. And then you get with people, some of them, their track record, but you think that you could change them. Still standing, huh? That's what I'm talking about. And quiet just kept, you are too. Whoever this is right here, you are too. You're still standing. But you're not where you could be, or where you should be, where you need to be. But that's okay. And it's a start. Again, having to identify, having to take the bitter with the sweet, or having to accept the truth as what it is, the truth. Red flags are red flags. Yeah. Red flags are red flags. That's it. And if you know what red flag is, if you identify the patterns, you should know. You know what this something that continues to happen in your life. Is it because of something within me? Then you have to ask yourself, is it something within me? What am I? Why am I continuing to attract? I say contract, but attract the same type of persons and energy. And then you have to sit down and comb through your life, comb through you. And then more than likely you'll find that it's something within you that's attracting these negatives. Yeah. Bottom Lizzo, divine timing. I talked about that earlier. One of these. Somebody may have one. I can't call this out what it is right now. But yeah, divine timing. With the saying, the quick saying, the minute thing. All right, so divine timing, it says, things may feel slow or uncertain, but the universe is right on time. Love is unfolding exactly when it's meant to, the way that it's meant to. Yeah, absolutely. And still standing. That could be either of you. Like I said, again, excuses are excuses, though. Either way, right? All right, still standing. It says you didn't let hard times become a break. This is the love that that deepens with every test. My alley. My dog is inside. The lady was asking about my dog. And you barely even coming on my porch, man. You don't even have the dog food. I'm like to myself, well, how does she know I have a dog? But I forgot there's dog food on the list. Oh my God. Love lessons. All right. It says, don't let a history of failed relationships get you down. Rather gather the lessons and ditch the baggage. Spirit said it. Spirit says it. All right, walking away. Hey now. Walking away isn't failing. It's choosing yourself when the path no longer serves you to move on. Yeah. Move away from this energy before that road, right? Look, that road leads to destruction. You see the road she walking on? Walk away before the road leads you to the road of destruction, baby. Point of no return, meaning like you have sold, you've given your soul pouring your spirit out to so many who was undeserving, to whereas you don't have anything left to give yourself or anyone else for that matter. Like you have fallen in a deep state of shoulda, coulda, wouldas. That's why I'm encouraging you to now like pull yourself out of it. And the way you will pull yourself out of it right now is to begin journaling. I'm talking about from the beginning to the end. Not to the end, from the beginning to now, your current situation, your current um, circumstance, right? And then going back and read it. And it'll tell you a lot about yourself. Things that you refused to see at that time or when it was necessary. This perfume I sprayed on myself. It smells so good. I just spray one spray. Oh, I can't wait to get on the phone with one more. Definitely doing it. But that one more around the corner for me it never has anything. It's not even the first of the month. It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. All right. So the bottom of the card says wedding rings, union, and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. There you go. You could be missing out. Don't miss out. Look. Oh no, huh? Well, that's it. Sorry, y'all. Ain't this a disgusting factor here? Girl, why the camera move? Why did the camera just do that? Sorry, y'all. Water signs, I can get emotional. Yeah. When love is in the air, it's in the air. All right. Oh, I said when love is in the air, it's in the air. Look, when love is in the air, it's in the air. There you go, Stain. Don't trip. Don't even trip. You're going to be all right. Whoever this is, you're going to be all right. All right, this is camera, and it says reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. Look, that's what this journaling is about. It's not even so much as the camera, but it's actually reminiscing. It's making memories. It's bringing back those memories, learning from the past, perception. Even your both sides is actually learning. I have learned. I will learn from the past. Hopefully, this person eventually moves into that arena. I see that the walk away is a start. Having to recognize it first of all is the start, and actually walking away from what don't serve you anymore, right? And walking away from the destruction instead of walking to it. All right, so yeah, that could be both of you all. That can be both of you all. Then we have coffin, new beginnings, liberation, reborn, transformation, or transition, tragic endings. See, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. It's a tragic ending, but not your tragic ending, huh? What a thing to celebrate. Dead the thing and bury it 6 feet deep, 8 feet deep, depending on where you live. Yeah. Hmm. Free yourself. Free up. Free up. All right, poker face is here, and it says, um, taking a chance, risk, and options, not showing hand or gambling. During gambling. That's my peeps over there. Right. Time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. And that's where you're gonna sit. Like I mean, you're gonna take some time out for yourself. You're gonna take some time out for yourself. Looks not enough and lacking confidence, self sabotage, ego, and fear. Yeah, that's the energy that you in as of right now. Frustrations, look, addictions again is real. So it depends on what you want out of your situation is what you'll get. What you expect out of your situation is what you get. If you continue to expect that you're not enough, you continue to project that you're not enough, and not the fact that you're really projecting it, but it's just, I mean, like, you are saying it. It's just, again, you are proving, you are again projecting it. You are projecting that you aren't enough, and so because you are projecting that energy, you are projecting. I'm sorry, you are how I want to say, radiating um the things that are attracting folks that are addicted to that type of energy. That, in fact, that type of energy um boosts these other folks' morale or ego. You know what I mean? When they end up coming into folks, who aren't sure of themselves, or who aren't living in a healed posture, they are, yeah, they'll never make it around folks that are healed. They have to come for folks who feel less than, or less, not enough. They absolutely, like, they are on a hunt for folks like you to validate themselves. They need validation. And who aren't to give them validation? Ones who are more prone to actually working hard for, again, like I said, mentioned in the beginning of the reading, ones who will work hard to validate, and work hard to um how I want to say, impress, when it'll never be enough for this person, when they are not there for those reasons to begin with. And so you're going to exhaust yourself. You'll end up exhausting yourself, draining yourself dry by trying to impress these folks. You know, it's insane, but that's how it goes. There was another deck I had. Look, settling is at the bottom before I even start shuffling. You're not content. You're convinced this is the best you'll ever get. If you knew something better was coming, would you still stay? That's what spirit is offering, this encouragement, right? A way of encouraging you to seeing your situation, right? And by seeing it means writing it down. Writing it down, taking a second to yourself, breathing, taking that notebook and pour out yourself on those lines, on those pages, and not having fear or worry of anyone, any place or person, situation judging you, right? And then you can go back and read that and see how it sounds even to you. The way it sounds is the way it's going to look, right? And more than likely, it's going to make you choose differently, or you're not going to find nothing wrong with it. Your story. So, you know, it depends on the person, right? Again, being tired of being tired is really a thing. And sometimes that's what most of us need for the transition, for the change, for the will and the want to do so. You know. All right, I'll take you because you came, you flip right there. All right, we have best friends here, and it says you can spend hours doing nothing together and still call it the best date. Just being together is more than enough. So that might be this person that you consider a best friend that you are more than likely this person over here is what I'm saying. Yeah, have y'all haven't yet deemed each other as potential. It's just friends right now. Um, yeah, soon enough, spirit will let you in on it. Cupid's arrow. If not, this is the actual, you know, let in on the situation. This is spirit letting you in on that situation now, right? But yeah, settling is here, and yeah, you're not content, and you're not convinced that this. I mean, you're convinced that this is the best you'll ever get, and if that's what you are convinced, that's exactly what's going to happen. You know what I mean? You will attract what you attract. You are what you attract. All right, long distance. All right, it takes strength to love across miles. Pardon moi. Dealing with, dealing with unmet needs and invisible walls. The This connection isn't just physical; it's emotional too. Imagine that, because we are speaking about the emotional element. Water sign. The cup of love. Yeah, man. Love lessons. Lord Jesus. Don't let a history of failed relationships get you down, right? Gather lessons and ditch the baggage. You're working, baby. You just don't know yet. Some of you, I'll say. Excuse me, some of you. Weathered storms. This love has storms, and you're still sailing, still standing. That's right. That says more than. Why it sound like somebody at my front door, yo? That says more than any picture perfect moment ever could. Like Monica, I'm still standing. Oh, yo, that's one of my favorite songs. hmm The love you have, though, excuse me, that's why you know that eventually, I mean, you are, even though your love has weathered storms and your love has, gone through things, and you are still equipped to love. Mhm. Though you have gone through what you've gone through, you can still love. That's funny because I think I mentioned biological clock last night, and there's actually a card here. That talks about the biological clock. I'm gonna make me some dinner after this. I'm gonna come back on right after eating my dinner and give y'all the fire sign reading, because I wasn't able to come on last night. Yesterday I was so tired, y'all. When you caught up with me, I stayed here and I ain't gonna lie, laid down. Broken home. I told you this is exactly why we are settling. In the spirit, yeah. Look, oh my God, as a child, it starts off as a child, never saw healthy love modeled. That's why real intimacy feels confusing or even dangerous. Yeah, that perversion, we think that's love. Lust, we think that's love. Yeah, lust doesn't evolve into love. It doesn't. It doesn't. All right. Friendship eventually evolves into love. It can, if you allow it. Yeah. Some of us, yeah, will friend zone somebody we're not really attracted to real fast. And coincidentally, that might be just, you know, the person God has for you. And you don't even see him to be that person. Don't miss out. Don't miss out on being loved the right way just because you don't prefer that person looks like on the outside. What the heart looks like is something different. What they prove you and the consistency they bring is something different. You know what I mean? Don't let your expectations of what you think is for you stop you, or at least stop you from seeing what is actually for you. All right. Not too so far. I'm not gonna hold y'all tonight. Last couple element readings were almost 2 hours long. But love is love, and we are speaking of the water signs, and it started out in the depth. I ain't gonna say yeah. We started out deep diving. I'll say that in the depths of emotions and water. But yeah, journal, man. Write that stuff down. Pull it out. Get it out. Get it out. It's holding you down and back. You sinking. You sinking in that water. Stop. 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 Now. Before you are so deep in the abyss where you cannot come back to yourself. All right. Lord, check in with your body and release any tensions you are carrying. Lighten up. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Oh, it won't be long till I'm gone. Wait, stop giving your power away right now. Yep, because that's all you doing. That's all you doing over here. I ain't gotta talk much to you. You already know. What's understood don't need to be explained. You just going through your little batch with yourself. It's all good. You're gonna end up finding someone that that friend is gonna eventually make you feel comfortable with, and being introduced to love again. Allowing love and allowing love and letting love. Yeah, allowing love and letting love. I like it. Yeah, sounds pretty. So, but yeah, because that's what we're doing when we spread ourselves thin and giving ourselves to people and yeah, validating them and never, receiving nothing but confusion, lies, and turmoil and trauma and drama. On one day, it'll be enough. Day, you'll be tired enough, you know, and you'll want your power back. And you'll know that you've been giving it away. So the people have been soliciting. In fact, no, they don't have to solicit. You have just been offering up said power, not even understanding who you are or what you are and what you have been, you know, to your situation, right? It's been a hindrance because you've been a hindrance to you. And I'm gonna be honest. This is an honest story. This is where you're gonna hear the truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. You can't shoot the messenger. I'm here for you. I'm here for your change. You know, here to encourage. to get offer a different perspective, a different vantage point, you know, when needed. Absolutely needed. You know, that's when it comes, when it's needed. So I don't take anything for chance. You know, God does everything. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and read the cards. That was the bottom card. They're taking your power back because we have given it out for far too long. Nothing, you know, and we ain't getting nothing back but trauma, stale cookies, and garbage. Just nothing but basura, stinky garbage. Tired. Tired of being sick and tired. All right. All right, let's listen. It says, and it seems like this is for this person here. No act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That strengthens their compassion and empathy. If this is describing you, keep being the beautiful soul that you are. And that could actually represent both of you all. And not to say that you aren't, you know, you don't have a good heart, either of you, because you do. This one, you and you deserve the love that you give, and you as well. You deserve the love that you give, but you are so desperate to find love that you'll just accept anything. And the spirit is saying, no, we can't just be rendering ourselves powerless and loveless, for that matter. Because you've given out the little pieces of love that you could be giving yourself, building yourself up, healing yourself, so that you never connect with this type of energy ever again. Knowing that you are deserving of so much more. Recognizing the patterns and getting that stuff up out of there. That bacteria soon. It gotta go. It gotta go. It's not doing anything but hindering. Right? See, when your hindrances become a hindrance, yeah, it's time to change some things. Look at it differently, because be around people that's gonna be honest with you, that's seeing your story, that's around you, that can tell you the honest to God truth, and you actually adhere. You know, people that want the best for you, of course. That's tired of sitting back and watching you being the destruction, detriment of yourself, your story. Like, when are you gonna wake up? You're not tired yet. Time to walk away. What can I say? It's time to walk away and look right down at this one. It's time to walk away. All right, spirit. Oh my God, that wasn't how that was supposed to go. I don't think. I'll take one more. Thank you. Crossing into the light. That's crazy, because that's almost like the card I was thinking about just now. Coming into the light. I was thinking. Actually, was gonna say that before I started shuffling these cards. But anywho, crossing into the light. Today I face a new bridge that I must cross on my journey to inner transformation, inner childhood wounds, inner childhood, and there's an inner work that needs to be done. Absolutely. Um, Especially if we don't continue to keep allowing folks to, deplete our inner, work need to be done. All right, today, like every day, I will practice the laws of universal love. Today, I will deal with my current situation in a positive way, right? As you should, so that I can continue and evolve. As I cross this bridge on my way towards the light, I am reminded of my true meaning of life, of the true meaning of life. Life is not to be spent in this broken position your whole life. You know, it's not to be spent in this position your whole entire life. That's an unfortunate situation. You know what I mean? Especially if you live in these lessons, living these lessons, leaving these lessons. Are we learning anything from it? Are we gathering anything that we deem beneficial for our future, in our future? Can we use this, what happened, what's going on now, currently, as tools to benefit us in the future? Right? We're gonna keep gathering all these lessons. Are we learning anything from it though? Are we learning anything? Right? All right. So first card came out was I welcome. I welcome life as it is. I'm sorry, as it present. I like. Oh my God, that's not what it says. It does not say I like. I don't know why I was about to say I like. I was really about to full blown haul out. Just start reading. I like, and it says I welcome. It does. It says I welcome, but not I like. It does say I welcome. Okay, I welcome life. It says, as it presents itself to me. Today I take each step on my path to fulfillment with good faith. I swim, water sign. I swim easily with the flow of life, water sign. I embrace all experiences the universe bestows upon me, even though this boat, I mean, if it's boat stories. I know all will fall into place for my greater good. I need you to know that. Don't forget it. Don't you ever, 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 ever forget it. Okay? Okay. And don't you know blessed in this person or this person no blessed are being on the forefront for opportunity, for change, for better, for more, for greater than what you've even deemed for yourself. Like Spirit said, that's enough for you. And why are you settling? Even you, that's not enough for you. Why are you settling? Right? All right, so remain in the light. It says, today I deserve. It says, today I observe and you deserve to. Yeah, you deserve to, but we observed. The card say, today I observe. Not I, I deserve. Yeah, I'm telling you, these eyes is tricky. Today I deserve. That's what I said again. Why did I say it again? I said it again. Today, today I observe, I take time to think calmly and wisely, and I go forward with complete confidence, knowing I will succeed. No matter what happens today, I will remain in the light. I will maintain my faith and my balance, my equilibrium. In this way, I nurture my soul, become a strong, and it become a strong and steady representative of the light. Lord. And this one is achievement. hmm and I could see that there will be some type of achievement on both areas of both person's story. You actually getting what your heart desire, minus the stuff that you know particularly had to deal with in your lifetime, or in your past. You'll find that, okay, dang, why didn't I do this sooner, kind of situation. But achieve your ultimate goal. That's to find someone who will love you as you love you and as you love, right? Um, and for you as well to actually walk away from this and walk into your newness. your new beginning of never settling again. Ever settling. If it looked like settling, smelled like settling, you knew that that was something that you know that that is something that you no longer want to be a part of. You recognizing the patterns and handling everything it accordingly and moving away again from anything that can cause your story destruction, you destruction, whatever. Destruction and you should not fit in the same sentence. All right. So we're you know working towards our better, and that's it. All right, so achievement. Is there like fireworks happening outside? What's going on? Like, is there a holiday I don't know about? What it is? This Mardi Gras, I know. But, dang. It's shooting. I'm hearing shooting. I don't know what's going on, y'all. When I hit the floor, y'all know. When I just start ducking and stuff, don't be alarmed. I'm in New York. All right, achievement. As I advance on the road towards achievement, I discover my greatest strengths and learn from each challenge. Exactly. And that's how both you all will end up seeing your stories, right? And you're more prone to probably seeing it sooner than this person because they have some time, to walk, to move. They have some things to do. You know what I mean? You are more on the road to, uh, you know, to seeing that achievement or that victory a lot sooner than this person. This person has to do the work, but ultimately this is basically their outcome. You know what I mean? They can look forward to actually sitting in this position right here. So yeah. That would be something that you all can look forward to. You know what I mean? After you have done the work, after you have healed, after you have pulled your power back and just stop giving yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, some of you financially, to folks, time, places, and things that don't and have never ever deserved you. That's it. All right. So as I advance on the road towards achievement, I discover my greatest strengths and learn from each challenge. I believe in my truest potential. Today, I have faith in my abilities and in myself. I move forward towards the fulfillment of my vision. I reach my objectives. I am courageous. I embrace life. I am always in good company on this journey towards the light. Yeah, and that can be either of you. Like I said, sorry, my legs are becoming restless. Sitting in the lotus position. All right, go fix me something to eat. Boil me some hot tea for bed. I like to drink my hot tea before bed sometimes. Kind of gives me that relaxing um, energy that I'll be looking for right before bed. Before praying. Mm, I need to get this flip out, please. Thank you. Oh, my leg. Ouch. It's this leg, y'all. I'm sorry. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, oh, it's my leg. It's the left leg. I do a lot of stretching too. I'm gonna probably do that when my food's cooking. All right, that's what I was looking for. Thank you. All right, so we got Mark 441. I think this came out last night, didn't it? The night before the last reading. It says because I remember saying 441. Something to do with the four fours and the one and stuff like that. I think it was, yeah. Maybe you see this number 441 or 144 414. Yeah, I think I said something similar to that. But nonetheless, they were filled with great fear and said to no one. I mean, I'm sorry. Said to one another, "Oh my God, who then is this that even the wind and the sea obey him?" Mm, 441. And I love that, you know, the Most High said that even we have authority over those things. You know what I mean? That's when you know that you are of Him. When you actually walk in that power and authority of knowing, right? Yeah. I can go to the water and command it. I can go in the bush and the trees and command. I can go, yeah, out into nature. I mean, just being myself in command because he said that I have the power and authority over those things. Not mine, my power and authority, of course, by way of the Most High God, because it is Him making me, me being made in His image, being able to do the things that He allowed um, Yeshua to do, right? Being a living example to each of us, right? But yeah, that's it. So the first card that came out, the bottom card was the Mark 441, right? And again, that might be a number or something that you all need to stand on, or maybe you should read the scripture and read the story behind the scripture, and which gives you a better inkling of what the passage is about. All right, so Matthew 121. Excuse me. Maybe your name is Matthew. Maybe your name is Mark, Luke, or John. I don't know. Let's see. She, Mary, and maybe there's someone named Mary or Joseph here, because Joseph is also here. Jesus, I don't know. Let's see. She, being Mary, will bear a son, and you, Joseph, the father, shall call his name Yeshua, for he will save his people from their sins. Yep. He has saved folks from their sins. All right. All right. The Lord will rescue me from every evil deed and bring me into safety into his heavenly kingdom. To him be the glory forever and ever. Amen. 2 Timothy 4:18. 4:18 might be a number that's significant to you. You might look at the clock today or tomorrow, and 4:18 just might be there. If it is some kind of way, somehow, shape, form, or fashion, this reading may be connected to you, my dear. All right. Or if you know someone that story resembles these stories, have them sit down and listen. It may be something that will definitely bless them or you. All right. So let us fast the confession of our hope without wavering, like the water. For he who promised is faithful. Hebrews 10:23. Right? 10:23 might be on the clock where you are. We will see it soon enough. All right, then we have be strong, courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed. Do not be in fear, right? And even you, fear of what you're afraid of, fear of something actually working out, doing something different and actually getting something different and actually working out. Don't be feared into submission, feared into destruction, feared into, you know, like just finding value in being stuck. Uh, mm-mm. Yeah, so be strong and be courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever that you may go. Joshua 1:9. Somebody maybe January 9th. It's for his birthday. Mhm. So I hope that helped y'all. I told you I wasn't gonna keep it that long. I don't know how long we were, but I know the last couple of readings were almost 2 hours. I didn't expect to be that long. Maybe I did with the little intermission with my groceries. Again, I apologize. I apologize for that. But I am human. And there are, things that happen when things are happening. And yeah, I just want you to know that I am. This is no robot here. Okay. I am very much so human, and I go through human things and do human things. And human things happen. Interruptions and delays occur. And sometimes I have no control over that. All right. I wish I could have, like, taken that out, but we are live. We are live. And yeah, things are real over here. This is where you're going to get the truth. Nothing but the truth. So help me God. Anyway, again, hope it blessed you some kind of way. It helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Maybe you'll see it today or tomorrow or somewhere down the line that, um, yeah, this was some way to assist you on your journey. Don't forget the journal for this person here. And maybe it'll behoove both of you all to journal. I figure journaling is very healthy, especially if you don't have a particular person that you deem safe to actually tell your deepest, darkest stories or secrets to, of feelings and emotions to. I mean, this is a book. Don't it can't judge you, right? Your writings can't judge you. Only you. It's for your eyes only, and or if you trust someone to read it, then that's on you. But be mindful. People are out to use your story against you, so make sure you are safe with that person, or that person actually gives you safe vibes, right? But yeah, writing that down, and it'll blow your mind that you know you've written two and three books, and then here it is, you actually have room to actually publish. You know what I mean? So and publishing it actually, yeah, it will give room to assist someone else through that very same healing that they need, right? So be a blessing to be a blessing, right? Be aware, be authentic, be strong, be courageous, be stand up, uh, be solid in your stance, be more gentle with yourself, be more loving to yourself, with yourself, right? Be faithful, and to you, most of all, be faithful to you, be loyal to you. Don't just be. Until next time. Until next time. Check Miss Women's later. That was deep, y'all. That was deep. Whoever it is, they come out of it. You know. And for you, be blessed with the heart, the love that your heart truly desires, and that desire you. Peace. Now let's see if I can get it without my glasses. And wait, hold up. No, ain't gonna happen. I just opened up another something on my screen. Girl, now you know. And look, it's the same time. 1:54. I thought I wasn't gonna keep y'all. It's the same time.